Auburn Blitz is now on the air. Your daily look into what's happening in Auburn athletics. With your host, Andy Graham, Brett Pritchard, Randy Lee, War Eagle.
Hello again, everyone, and good Thursday afternoon. Welcome into this, the latest edition of the Auburn Blitz. I am Andy Graham alongside Jim Hardy. We'll be with you for the next hour, taking your comments, taking your phone calls, talking about everything going on in the world of Auburn athletics. Of course, Auburn, the number 22 team in the country, set to travel to Norman, Oklahoma to take on the number 11 Sooners this Saturday, 2:30 on the ABC network. It should be a great game. Both teams 3-0. Both teams really have played one difficult game and two kind of easy games, so to speak. There's a lot of hype around this game. It should be one of the better games of the day because there's really not a lot of good games in the SEC to speak of. So we'll break this game down a little bit. We looked at the numbers yesterday a little bit. Talked about some of the matchups of this Oklahoma and Auburn game. Jim, I'm interested to hear your thoughts on this. We'll do the breakdown today. I'll let you convince me that Auburn is going to win this game. And, of course, we'll talk about that. And at the end of the show, we'll make our predictions. We'd love to hear from you. Give us your thoughts on this game, the keys to victory for you, and give us your score. Predict Auburn and Oklahoma. 256-234-6221 is our number here. So give us a call and let us know what you think, and we'd love to talk with you. But Auburn, Oklahoma. Auburn 3-0, Oklahoma 3-0. You look at the numbers, Oklahoma's defense, giving up less, I think about 180-something yards. Offense, almost, about 470 or more off for their offense. So they are certainly, without a doubt, the most formidable team Auburn has seen this year.
Absolutely.
So, what's Auburn's chances of going in and winning this game?
I think I was telling you off there, this is obviously what you just said, the best opponent they've played so far. Mm-hmm. You can look all across the board. Oklahoma's got some good things going on defense. They got some good things going on offense. But I think it's a great matchup for Auburn in the things that Auburn do well versus the things that I consider Oklahoma doesn't do well. Okay. So what I want to do is break this down into a couple different ways. One, I'm going to break it down with your opinion in mind of this, okay? Okay. All right. So if we're going to go versus, give me Auburn's offensive line versus Oklahoma's defensive line. What are your thoughts?
Well, to be perfectly honest, I think that the defensive line, as of what I've read and what I've watched, just in the very little bit that I watched them against Michigan, I think their defensive line is a strength of their defense. I think Auburn's offensive line is a strength of their offense. So I look at it right now as a stalemate, to be perfectly honest with you.
Okay. Well, the numbers do not support that.
Okay.
Yes. The numbers show that, as I've broken down months ago and walked you through Auburn's team, what is the one thing that these five guys, or actually six guys, do for offensive line on Auburn's offensive line well? What is their number one thing?
Run blocking.
70% and above PFF, correct? Michigan, however, has fallen on the other side of that, and I'll throw the numbers at you. Michigan, would you know they gave up 145 yards to Michigan?
Oklahoma gave up 145
yards to Michigan rushing.
Right.
They gave up 120 to Illinois rushing.
Illinois State,
excuse me, yes. So just those two, we won't even throw in the Temple just because of who they are. But even those two, even an Illinois State, you gave them 120 plus yards rushing. That right there shows you there's holes in that defensive line, right? Number one.
Maybe.
Okay. Number two, this is what something's going to put them under pressure here. As you saw a lot of motions from Auburn going across with Eric Singleton. I could see Malcolm Simmons doing the same thing. That jet motion is going to put this defense in a bind because they're going to have to either slide with it or stay. When they slide with it, that means they're committing that Eric's about to get the ball. That means Jackson or the running back could go out up the middle or out the backside with that RPO.
Right.
You're going to put them in a bind that nobody else has been able to put them in this year. Number two is their number one defensive player on their whole staff, some consider the number one player, is going to be out for a half. Their superstar defensive end.
Right. He has a targeting call
So he will
second
be out
half of last week.
The first half of the game.
He will miss the first half.
And then there is, let me get my schedule right here so I can see it, or not schedule. It was, I think if I can find it now.
Also, they're Oklahoma dealing with a lot of injuries.
Yes, that's what I was about to pull up. You got, I'm looking for specifically on the defensive line. Martin Johnson Jr. is questionable. You also got Danny O'Kee questionable.
Okay.
You got two defensive linemen that you're counting on that's in your starting. They say they can rotate anywhere from 8 to 10 at a time, throughout the game. Well, you got two of the 8 that are very questionable about playing in the ballgame.
Okay.
So, now knowing those stats, do you even lean just a little bit toward Auburn's offensive line?
Well, I would definitely lean toward a healthy Auburn offensive line. It's healthy as far as I know.
Correct.
I think Tall Miller may have been on
and
the
it's 6 deep.
questionable list, but
Right.
he's not even a starter.
Correct.
So yes, okay.
So
I'll give
you'll
Auburn
concede to that?
a lean in that one.
Okay,
that
let's
matchup.
go to wide receivers versus DBs. Mm-hmm. Because I've already broken it down, how projected good Auburn is. Now, granted, we haven't seen it yet because we haven't had to do it. I don't think just because we hadn't thrown the ball 40 yards doesn't mean we can't throw the ball 40 yards. It means that everybody you've played's got into some type of zone defense where they've had multiple safeties back, nickels, dimes, anything they wanted to do to keep it all in front of them. Well, it seems like to me with the numbers, Jackson's numbers is supporting, he's okay with throwing it 5 to 15 yards. He's completed them at a pretty high rate.
Yeah.
So that being said, I'll throw this other part in there too. I forgot about their defensive backs. Their defensive backs are good, but they're young and they're undersized. You're looking at what is Cam, 6'3"? 6'2", 6'3"?
Yeah, 6'3". Probably.
Okay, he's a 6'3". Their biggest starting corner is 5'11", 5'12". You show me if Oklahoma has to get put into a bind of a man-on-man going down the field on a long pass, what's the odds of winning a 6'3" beating a 5'11"?
I'll take our chances with Cam Coleman.
Okay.
For sure.
So you see what we're trying to do right now. We're trying to pull this thing apart to where you can see the pieces where we can win. Now, they've got some parts they're really good at. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to say that Oklahoma's a bad team by no means, but we want to pull it apart and give everybody the right numbers. All right. Another one that I'm going to throw at you is quarterback, which that being Jackson Arnold, versus Brent Venables. Mm-hmm. Now, what would you think about that?
Well, I don't think they're going to be playing, but strategy.
It's funny you say that. They have played against each other a bunch. Jackson used to go against his defense every day for a whole year.
Yeah.
That means spring, fall, all of it. Now, do you think in your mind, does that give any advantage to Jackson because he knows some of the tendencies that they like to do? He's probably been in meetings that coach said, yeah, we need to blitz right here on this down. Right. We need to do this. Do you think that gives Jackson an advantage?
Maybe. Just because you know it's coming, I mean.
Well, yeah. No, it does help.
That can help.
Take it, for instance, the what got Auburn beat last year. What got them beat last year in that ball game? Peyton Thorne watched him load the line of scrimmage with people that looked like everybody was coming, and at the last second, that slant route, one of those guys just dropped back straight into his passing lane. He threw it right in his chest. Mm-hmm. You think Peyton, if this were to do over, if this were Jackson, does Jackson make that throw?
Hard to say.
Yeah.
He hadn't made it yet this year, but he hadn't been under that kind of pressure.
Correct. But again, you see he's gotten a higher percentage of a chance to not make that throw than Peyton does because he's familiar with Venables' offense, correct?
Okay.
All right. I'm going to give you one more shot at it. Hugh Freeze versus Venables. Do
Last
you like
year,
Auburn's offense versus his defensive? Because both of them are going to be calling the plays. Venables calls every play on defense. Hugh calls every play on offense. We've broken it down, said, oh, there's 12 play callers. There's not. There's one standing over there holding his Waffle House sheet saying, okay, we're going to call this right here. Who's winning that matchup?
Last year, for all the talk about how everybody was beat up and everything, that was on the offense.
Correct.
The defense last year for Oklahoma was pretty healthy, and they were pretty stout last year.
Yeah.
And Auburn rolled up about 400 and
let me throw them to you.
60-something yards.
338 yards passing by Peyton Thorne, 155 yards rushing. On the same coach versus coach.
And we could is this going to be is Hugh Freeze one of those guys that for whatever reason seems to be kind of kryptonite for Brent Venables?
Correct.
Maybe. I hope that's the case. If that's the case, then I expect Auburn to come out and try to run the football tomorrow, Saturday, and if they can't, I think that's going to be trouble.
Right. Going back and looking at the game, because I still have it recorded from last year, looking back at the game, Auburn in the middle of the field done anything they wanted to against Venables. We ran on him, we threw on him. Obviously, the numbers show it. When it got condensed at the problem Auburn had last year, anything inside the red zone, Auburn had issues.
Yeah.
Do you think, that's the next question, do you think Auburn has corrected those red zone issues with the players we've added?
We're 1,000% in the red zone this year.
Correct.
So far.
I'm glad you found that number.
Now, I mean, I think it's, what is it, Auburn offense. We have been in the red zone. I don't see the number. I had it down here, but I misplaced it. Okay. We've been in the red zone 9 times. Only 9 times this year.
But 9 times.
But we've scored 9 times.
That's correct.
And I think 7 of those have been touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the kind of percentage you want. I mean, you're going to kick a field goal every now and then.
Right.
But getting in the red zone 9 times, scoring 9 times.
100% of the time.
That we have corrected that at least up to this point.
Correct.
And if that continues, that's good news for Auburn.
So you give us a little credit that Hugh, maybe if he's done his coaching job, he's corrected the red zone issues. So
maybe Jackson Arnold's corrected it.
Now I'm fixing to go to Jackson in a minute. Would you, before we go to break, would you digress that Hugh is actually on the winning side, or you would think he's a little ahead of Venables as far as, since he's been able to call plays against him and run up yards?
I've only got one game to go by, so.
Well, on your
and
one.
I would say yes.
Okay.
I would say yes. Last year you had the advantage.
Okay. Well, we'll finish.
We got to take a break, but don't go anywhere. We're just getting started. More to come right after this.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice Motors.
Adams Motorsports of Montgomery knows it's the best time to ride. Right now, get the best deals on all of our Suzuki and Kawasaki street bikes, side-by-sides, four-wheelers, and dirt bikes. Adams Motorsports has it all, and our inventory is vast. Get out there, ride the streets and trails, and let Adams Motorsports make your pleasure our business. With family customer service and service after the sale. It's time to ride, so come see us on Eastern Boulevard in Montgomery or online at adamsmotorsports.com.
L&M Pawn and Gun, located in the USA Factory Stores in Opelika, is East Alabama and West Georgia's complete gun, tactical, and pawn shop. It invites the region to shop over 500 firearms in stock, on the floor, and ready for sale at the market's best values. At L&M Pawn and Gun, we specialize in all tactical guns, equipment, and parts, including AK-47 and AR-15s. Specialized parts for tactical guns as well as suppressors and other parts you can't find anywhere. L&M Pawn and Gun has it all in the USA Factory Stores in Opelika, or shop online, lmpawnandgun.com.
Presley and Furniture, located on Cherokee Road in Alexander City, is locally owned and operated with over 35 years of experience in the appliance and furniture business. Specializing in Amana, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, and Ashley Furniture, Presley Appliance services what they sell and will make sure you receive top-notch customer service. Call them today at 256-329-9762 or drop by to see them on Cherokee Road in Alexander City. Presley Appliance and Furniture, where they service what they sell.
This is Kathy Holmes with Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. Jeff Verner and I opened in East Montgomery 25 years ago and have become the premier butcher shop, wine retailer, and caterer in the River region. We are excited to invite you to our newest location at 2459 East Glen Avenue in Auburn, Opelika. We want to become your one-stop shop for the freshest cuts of meat in town, grab-and-go casseroles, gift items, and the best wine selection in the area. Think of us when catering your next event. Check us out online at steaksandwine.com for daily lunch specials and details on upcoming wine tastings and fun events.
There's only one option for top-of-the-line aftermarket upgrades on your vehicle, and that's Frontline Outfitters. We offer quality parts, lift kits, custom wheels and tires, bed covers, step bars, and toolboxes that are installed by trained and skilled professionals, to custom powder coating with hundreds of colors and finishes, to the highest quality film for window tinting using state-of-the-art film cutting technology. Call Frontline Outfitters at 256-409-8100. Don't be in the back of the line. Put your vehicle at the front with Frontline Outfitters.
Looking for the perfect spot to unwind? Welcome to Bunkers. Our friendly staff and vibrant atmosphere make Bunkers the ultimate hangout space for all ages. With 6 state-of-the-art golf simulator stations, you can play around with friends no matter the weather. Enjoy mouth-watering food and a wide variety of handcrafted mixed drinks. With our attached parking deck, access is always hassle-free. Make your next night out unforgettable at Bunkers.
Visit our new locations in Gadsden and Oxford today.
Illinois Towers may very well be the Lake Martin area's best kept secret. An affordable senior citizens community located on Highway 22 East in Alexander City. Spacious one-bedroom units are currently available. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today for more information on the newly renovated Hillby Towers, 256-329-0552. 256-329-0552. Hillby Towers, 22 East, Alexander City.
Are you looking for a powerful new Chevrolet or GMC truck and a great deal? Check them out side by side at Glenn Smith in Opelika. Take your choice of new Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks discounted up to $12,000 off. Chevy and GMC heavy-duty trucks discounted up to $7,000 off. People from all over the USA save at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika, Alabama. Get ready to smile.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Andy and Jim here with you. About 45 more minutes left in today's show. Thank you so much for all of you out there being with us today and joining us each and every day, 12 to 1 right here on the Auburn Blitz. Okay, Jim, we are brought – let me do some of these. Take care of some business first. Pay some bills. We are brought to you each and every day by J.A. Smith Construction and Excavation. No job's too big. No job is too small. Residential, commercial, whatever it might be. J.A. Smith Construction and Excavation is the team that you want. Sensa-Green, heating, cooling, and insulation for air that's cool and clean. Call on Sensa-Green, the carrier dealer in this area, 334-487-3555. And finally, Russell Do-It Center. They got 9 locations around central Alabama for all your building supply, home decor tools, whatever it might be. They can beat the big box store. Got a little bit of everything there, so go and check them out today. That is Russell Do-It Center. They are conveniently located throughout Central Alabama. Okay, Jim, we are diagnosing. You are breaking down the Oklahoma-Auburn matchup.
Correct.
Let me just say for context.
Okay.
And you mentioned Oklahoma's run defense and how they had given up, I think, 165 yards to Michigan.
No, it wasn't quite that much. 145.
145.
Yeah.
75 of that was on one carry.
That's correct.
So
still giving up.
They're still giving up, and you could still. And Auburn's threat to break
Jackson
one.
Arnold can't go 75 yards.
I can't. Well, yes, I'm gonna tell you that. Now Jeremiah Cobb, he could go 75.
That's right.
Damari Austin, he could go 75 maybe, but
yeah.
And a healthy Damari Austin coming back for this game.
To me, and I know kind of where you're going with this, but to me, that's assignment football. When you miss that assignment, just like what's going to happen Saturday, it could happen to Auburn and it could happen to Oklahoma. If we miss an assignment, Mateer could go 75 yards.
Yeah.
In a hurry.
Big plays.
Yes.
Big plays. That's what you want to try to avoid.
Correct.
Okay, so just putting out there for context.
Yeah.
But okay, all right. So now we I think you make a compelling case, and I give you, without reservation, 4 of those 5 checks in the Auburn's box.
Okay.
That's the Auburn offense versus the Oklahoma defense.
That's correct.
So
now
let's look at the other
side. That's right. Well, you got to start with the big uglies up front.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know their offensive line, their running backs are only averaging 3.1 yards a carry?
They are not good running the football. They're not very physical.
Okay.
Now they had a great game against Temple, but I'm not sure Temple is known for great defense.
That's correct.
That's
what I was about to say. We might as well throw that one out the window.
They didn't even run the ball well against Illinois State.
Now, I'm going to give you some other numbers that most people.
And their offensive line's banged up.
Well, I'm fixing to get there.
Okay.
You're headed in that direction. But I'm going to give you some numbers that you may not know. According to, as we've graded Auburn's offensive line, Pro Football Focus.
Mm-hmm.
Pro Football Focus puts them as 95th in the country at run blocking for a line. That's pretty,
not good.
That's pretty
stout. Not good.
Then that means that's a 78th in
Where was Auburn's football run blocking? Did you say?
Oh, that was way up there.
Right.
I ain't called it out yet, but it's way on up there. All right. So, and
theirs is 95th.
Yes, 95th in run blocking. It's not good, Andy.
It's not good.
Then you got 78. They're 78th in the country on explosive plays, meaning that 75-yarder you talked about. They're doing a lot of, putting up numbers, but they're not putting up explosive plays in the run game because of who they are. And according to Pro Football Focus, they've watched every play of Oklahoma's season, and any of their good runs over 10 yards is all outside of the tackle box. They're not inside the box. That means that's showing you that line can't block up the middle, or I say can't, don't do it very well up the middle. So you got to know now, looking at those statistics, that the ball, they're going to try to get the ball outside of those tackles. Can a Falk, a Crawford, all these guys, can they come up in that box and stop it?
Well, that leads me to think, and that what jumps to my mind is Auburn's inability, or at times,
that's right.
Auburn's inability at times to set the edge.
Mm-hmm.
South Alabama got outside a lot last Saturday.
That's right.
Some other teams have been able to get outside, and all because Auburn's defensive end or outside linebacker does not set the edge and create everything to funnel back into the middle for that defensive line to eat it up. Auburn's linebackers, are they as good this year at going sideline to sideline? That may scare me a little.
I think you're going to get a Riddick or somebody like that that's going to be spy and mentor the whole game. He's going to have to follow him just kind of like he did Jalen in the Alabama game. Sometimes that didn't work out for Riddick. He couldn't catch him.
Yeah.
But other times it did. All right. Also on that offensive line, according to their chart that they released themselves, the injury report chart, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 offensive linemen are either out or questionable for the ball game. 8 out of a group that's already 94th in the country in run blocking. Does that sound good?
And I think one of them was their center. He's out for the year.
Yeah, this is the other report. The starting center is out for the year. The guy that's followed him up is one of the guys that is going to be on the questionable list that he can even go or not. So they could be starting a true freshman or pushing a guard over into a center position that's never played it. Does that sound compelling?
That sounds the same thing as last year.
Yeah.
So
and then I'll take you down the road to the rest of it when we come back.
All right. I'm starting to formulate, based on this information, maybe a new prediction. I don't know. We got to take another break. What are your feelings? 256-234-6221. Give us a call. More to
For air that's cool and clean, call Sensi Green. For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensi Green.
Turn to the experts at Sensigreen and find out how to get up to $1,000 in Carrier Cool Cash rebates. Visit Sensigreen.com today to be worry-free when it comes to your home comfort and indoor air quality.
For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensi Green.
This is Kathy Holmes with Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. Jeff Verner and I opened in East Montgomery 25 years ago and have become the premier butcher shop, wine retailer, and caterer in the River region. We are excited to invite you to our newest location at 2459 East Glen Avenue in Auburn, Opelika. We want to become your one-stop shop for the freshest cuts of meat in town, grab-and-go casseroles, gift items, and the best wine selection in the area. Think of us when catering your next event. Check us out online at steaksandwine.com for daily lunch specials and details on upcoming wine tastings and fun events.
Presley Appliance and Furniture, located on Cherokee Road in Alexander City, is locally owned and operated with over 35 years of experience in the appliance and furniture business. Specializing in Amana, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, and Ashley Furniture, Presley Appliance services what they sell and will make sure you receive top-notch customer service. Call them today at 256-329-9762 or drop by to see them on Cherokee Road in Alexander City. Presley Appliance and Furniture, where they service what they sell.
Here at Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply, we value what truly makes a home a home. And that's why we're proud to offer America's #1 brand of siding and exterior products. James Hardie creates possibilities with an array of colors and textures. We offer the full line of James Hardie products, from Hardie plank to artisan siding and everything in between, giving you, our customer, options to have the best. Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply, local since 1984.
There's only one option for top-of-the-line aftermarket upgrades on your vehicle, and that's Frontline Outfitters. We offer quality parts, lift kits, custom wheels and tires, bed covers, step bars, and toolboxes. They're installed by trained and skilled professionals, to custom powder coating with hundreds of colors and finishes, to the highest quality film for window tinting using state-of-the-art film cutting technology. Call Frontline Outfitters at 256-409-8100. Don't be in the back of the line. Put your vehicle at the front with Frontline Outfitters.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, CAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
Looking for the perfect spot to unwind? Welcome to Bunkers. Our friendly staff and vibrant atmosphere make Bunkers the ultimate hangout space for all ages. With 6 state-of-the-art golf simulator stations, you can play around with friends no matter the weather. Enjoy mouth-watering food and a wide variety of handcrafted mixed drinks. With our attached parking deck, access is always hassle-free. Make your next night out unforgettable at Bunkers.
Chick-fil-A is always the best option when you're on the go, but they are also great when it comes to planning your next event, from tailgating to birthday parties to weddings. Call Chick-fil-A Alexander City at 256-289-7955 for catering, or order on the Chick-fil-A app. Make sure to choose the Alexander City location and have your catering order ready to go. Nugget trays, mac and cheese trays, fruit trays, cookie trays, gallons of our famous lemonade or tea, and chilled grilled chicken sub sandwiches, and a lot more options. Make it Chick-fil-A Alexander City for your next event. Henderson & Coker is a premier custom general contractor located in central Alabama. With over 50 years of industry experience, Henderson & Coker has been crafting stunning custom residential and commercial spaces for families and businesses throughout Alabama and Georgia. If you're in the market for a top-of-the-line luxury home or specialized commercial work, contact the experts at 256-750-7383 and check them out on the web at hendersonandcoker.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Andy and Jim here with you. About 30 more minutes left in today's show. Always like to remind you about Pepper Tree Steaks and Wines. Great place to get some great food in the Montgomery and Auburn area. Go and check out their website, steaksandwine.com. This is the letter N, steaksandwine.com. They got daily lunch specials. You can check those out. Very reasonable. The food is absolutely tremendous. They got deals going on each and every month for your tailgating needs or whatever it might be. The steaks, the ribs, the burgers, the casseroles, the food is just absolutely tremendous. The people are wonderful. Go and check out Pepper Tree Steaks and Wines if you're in the Montgomery area on Pepper Tree or in Auburn on East Glen. Pepper Tree Steaks and Wines, tremendous place. Go and check them out today. All right, Jim, let's kind of finish breaking down the Oklahoma Sooners.
All right. We talked about the Oklahoma offensive line. Do you give the credit to the Auburn's defensive line or Oklahoma's offensive line?
As banged up as they are, if we cannot take advantage of that offensive line with as much depth as this Auburn defensive line has right now, we're not going to take advantage of anybody. Right. So we better. Let me just say that.
Okay. So
I think we got a phone call, Jim. Hey, caller, you're on the Auburn Blitz.
Hey, Andy and Jim, how are you fellas doing today?
Doing good, Jerry. How about you?
I'm doing real good, buddy. I appreciate y'all taking my call. I'll be brief. I know I sound like a broken record, but it's a line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball. And, Jim, you're doing a great job there breaking this stuff down. I'm just telling you, this really, really means a lot and helps kind of bring some things into focus. But, yeah, I mean, I think Auburn's going to win the game, and I think we win it by 10 to 14 points if you want to know the truth. I know it's going to be a tough, but I think we're going to get it done, and that's just my thoughts on it. But appreciate y'all taking my call, and War Eagle, buddy. Thank y'all.
War Eagle, Jerry. I hope he's a prophet. Hey, if you're gonna pick Auburn, go for broke.
He stole the show because at the end I was going to say 31-21 off. That's exactly my numbers, 31-21.
All right.
So, all right. So
you and Jerry are simpatico.
Offensive line, you giving Auburn's defensive line some credit?
I'm giving Auburn's defensive line.
Okay, so you feel like by the statistics so far that we've given, they should be able to handle the run of Oklahoma, right?
They should.
Okay.
Yes.
Now we're going to jump
considering they just don't run the ball that well.
We're going to jump over into the Mateer side because obviously if you go look at the statistics they've had this year, a lot of Oklahoma's rushing is coming from the quarterback. More than half is from the quarterback.
Yeah.
The running backs are doing much of nothing, 3 yards a carry.
I think he's got like 160 yards rushing or 161 or something like that, and the leading rusher's got like 166.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just right there together.
Right,
so.
for the whole team.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, John Mateer is the great equalizer, right?
Well, you're about to find that out.
Okay.
All right, here we go. So, and what you just called out, he had Illinois State, he had 25 yards rushing.
Okay.
Michigan, he had 70 yards rushing. Temple, he had 63 yards rushing. Okay. Those sound like a quarterback that should be. That doesn't sound like some all-world beater to me that did what Jackson did to a good defense in a Baylor and had 150 yards.
Right.
Now, to go back and dig back on him on Mentor last year, the only ranked team that he played last year, India Washington State, you know what they did to him?
The only ranked team.
The only ranked team. That would be the Boise State.
Okay.
They gave him 25 yards and beat him. He lost to him last year. The only ranked team he played with an interception. The only one.
He got 25 yards rushing.
25 yards rushing.
You know how many carries?
I don't. I didn't go back and look at all that up.
That's interesting.
But 25 yards rushing.
So they held him in check, kept him in the pocket.
And beat him.
Didn't let him get outside.
Here's going to get another stat's going to jump out at you. New Mexico. We're not talking about Power Fives. I didn't say Alabama, Auburn, Tennessee. New Mexico beat him last year. Guess what New Mexico held him to? 50 yards rushing.
Okay.
Let me go one step further, Andy. Oregon State beat him last year. Guess what they give him last year? 55 yards rushing. Is it getting a theme here?
So keep him under 55.
Yeah. Wyoming. He got beat by Wyoming, Andy. He didn't get beat by Tennessee or Florida or Kentucky.
Well, Washington State got beat by.
Well, Washington State, excuse me. My point being, he was a focal point of their offense trying to run the football. You know what Wyoming gave him? 55 yards. 55. Not 150 like Baylor with Jackson. Then we're going to go one step further. They had a 2-point win against San Diego State in like some 4 or 5 overtime thriller. Barely got out of it. You know what San Diego State gave John Mentor rushing?
I do not.
40 yards. 40. Andy, we've played one ranked team, and he had 25 yards against them. One. Now, that being said, our defensive line, if you feel like they can shut down Oklahoma's offensive line with the troubles they got, do you see Mentor going for 100-plus?
If he does, we're in trouble.
There you go.
So containing John Mateer is job number one.
Number one.
Keep him inside the pocket. Again, set the edge, stay in your lanes. It's disciplined football from the defensive line.
Here's a stat I'll throw to you before we go. Did you know also that every single one of those losses last year, he had an interception? Every one.
He's already thrown 3 this year in 3 games.
Now we're
he will give the ball away.
Now we're fixing to get to our defensive backs.
All right, if you let him. We got to take a break. We'll be back with more right after this.
At Dixie Overhead Door, we specialize in top-quality garage door solutions for homes across Alabama and Georgia. In need of a garage door repair or a brand new garage door installation, our expert team delivers fast, reliable service with local expertise that you can trust, providing customized solutions and exceptional care every step of the way. Visit us today at DixieOverheadDoor.com and experience the Dixie difference.
Looking to transform your outdoor space? Look no further than Bama Sheds. As a family-owned and operated business, we understand your needs. That's why we offer no credit check, rent-to-own options. Enjoy free delivery and setup within 35 miles of our 4 convenient locations. Whether you need a shed, pole barn, garage, or carport, we've got you covered. Visit our website at BamaSheds.com or call 256-268-8484. Bama Sheds, where quality meets affordability and your outdoor dreams become reality.
I'm Joseph Dean with Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation in Dadeville. We are located at 16797 Highway 280, which is on the corner of 280 and 49 North. With an on-site crematory in Opelika and a cemetery in Tallapoosa County, we are a full-service funeral home. To get in touch with us, feel free to come by or call us, 256-750-0381. And for any other questions, you can visit the website at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
EnviroCare is the standard in East Central Alabama for all your pest control and termite needs. EnviroCare exclusively offers Centricon termite colony elimination system that is the industry's most effective termite control to protect your home year-round. The EnviroCare team's service is also the standard for our customers. From eliminating home pests to superior termite control, nobody cares like EnviroCare, serving Lake Martin and East Central Alabama.
Grain and Leaf, located at 6068 Highway 63 South, is Lake Martin's premier boutique-style bottle shop with a unique array of sophistication for everyone. Appropriately named for its exclusive selection of top spirits, wine, and craft beer, Grain and Leaf also has a number of fine cigars for you to choose from. They also carry the full line of Hornsby Farms assorted jellies and pottery. Open 10 to 7 Monday through Saturday and noon to 5 on Sundays, Grain and Leaf is your premier shop in the Lake Martin area.
The all-new Winter Timber is now open. Located right next to the Walmart Market across from the Auburn Mall. If the outdoors is your lifestyle, Winter Timber is your new headquarters. From rifles, ammo, and hunting supplies, camo, and all the outdoor essentials, they've got it in stock and ready for you. Winter Timber is here to serve Auburn, Opelika, and the entire Lake Martin area. And they'll make the drive worth it. For the best selection and the best service in outdoor gear, one name says it all. Winter Timber, the best in outdoor needs.
Lake Martin Mobile Detailing is the #1 auto and boat detailing company in Central Alabama. Don't trust your boat or vehicle to just anybody. Hire the professionals. Top-of-the-line ceramic coating, detailing, gel coat restoration, and paint correction gives you the options to take care of your vehicle the right way. Located at 702 McCarty Road in Dadeville, Lake Martin Mobile Detailing will have you riding in style. Call them today at 256-794-2328 or Superior Automotive and Boat Detailing.
Hi, I'm Abby Guy, Vice President at Riverbank and Trust. They say that most banks offer the same products, but Riverbank offers something most can't: personal connection. We love getting to know our customers by name and making them feel special with every interaction. It's a feeling of warm hospitality you won't find anywhere else. Experience it for yourself.
What's the verdict?
Can't fix your heat pump. Need a new one.
Uh-oh. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking Daikin.
Call on Kevin Kill and Sunshine Heating and Air at 256-825-4849, Central Alabama's premier Daikin dealer.
So what's he thinking?
Oh, he's thinking Daikin.
Daikin, one of the top selling in the world.
Now I'm thinking Daikin.
Daikin. Comfort for life.
When you want quality, selection, price, superior financing, and a pain-free buying experience, look no further than Sons Automotive Group of Montgomery and Auburn. Sons of Montgomery offers the best selection of Kias, Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks. Conveniently located on Eastern Boulevard, Sons Ford of Auburn is the region's Ford volume dealer. And when you shop at any Sons location, they will maximize all incentives and financing options for anyone's credit. Whether Kia, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram in Montgomery, or Ford in Auburn, Sons Automotive treats you like family because they are family driven.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Andy and Jim here with you. Thank you so much for all of you out there being with us today. 256-234-6221 is our number here. Make your prediction for Auburn and Oklahoma. We'd love to hear it. Love to hear your thoughts and keys for this game. All right, Jim, we broke this thing down here. Auburn's offense versus Oklahoma's defense. Mm-hmm. Oklahoma's offense now versus Auburn's defense.
That's correct.
And it's all about containing John Mateer, basically.
That's what in the numbers. That's what it's saying. If you can contain him rushing, that's the focal point there. Now, if we go,
everybody always talks about making the team one-dimensional. You got to make a team one-dimensional.
The old saying in coaching side of the game is find out what they do best and take it away from them. Make them beat you doing something else they're not comfortable with.
So what does Oklahoma want to take away from Auburn?
I think they want to take away the Jackson side of it. I don't think they want him to be able to do what he did in Baylor.
Okay. Are they going to sell out to stop the run and make him beat us through the air? Do you think that's going to be the initial plan?
Part of me thinks it's 50-50. I think that you could see to where Oklahoma could have enough confidence in their mind that they could only have to rush 4 people and still get to Jackson and still do the double coverage on the back end with the double safeties. I think they're going to start out seeing if they can get home with 4 to 5 people in a box. versus coming all out on the first 2 or 3 drives and putting 7, 8 people in the box. They're not going to initially start out man-to-man. He's too good of a defensive coordinator to do that.
And he's known for exotic blitzes and all these kind of things.
Coming from every direction. He'll bring the water boy on a blitz.
Yeah.
Yeah. So covering Oklahoma's wide receivers versus Auburn defensive backs. You tell me your thoughts on them.
Well,
I mean,
talent-wise, I thought that the secondary for Auburn was going to be the most talented part of the defense. That's what I thought going in.
Right.
And I still think Kay and Lee and Jay Crawford are NFL-type defensive backs. But there's so much youth back there now.
Right.
And we're playing so many different guys. We've had a lot of busted coverages.
That's right. Because of the number of guys.
And we seem to – there's been a lot of talk about Auburn and DJ Durkin being just absolutely rigid about playing man-to-man. It's like we will not play a zone, even though it seems like maybe that would be the best avenue to go down because of our inability, inexperience and inability to cover this. But we can't have another Baylor situation where John Mateer's just throwing for 400 yards. That's not going to be a recipe for success, I don't think.
Right.
So,
well, granted, that was still a loss for Baylor, but I agree with you. We cannot give them 400 yards. The only issue I've got, wide receiver versus DB, and I agree with you that I even personally would give them a slight advantage, their receivers versus our DBs, just because of our own self-inflicted mistakes, not because we're not talented enough to play them. We're just beating ourselves sometimes in coverage. The only kicker to all those, and me and you brought it up off the air, is this tight end. Mm-hmm. Their tight end could do exactly what Baylor's tight end did. He's a 6'5", 240. He played quarterback and linebacker. Quarterback and linebacker in high school. Now they've moved him over to tight end, and he's caught all kinds of balls. He's averaging 17 yards a catch. I mean, you tell me.
Leading receiver on the team.
Yeah. So you tell me if he's matched up with a Sylvester Smith, you think Sylvester can handle him? See,
be tough.
There you go. So what we're going to do on the Oklahoma offensive side of the ball, we're going to give. I'm assuming you would be as well. We're going to give the receivers. Oklahoma's going to have an advantage for now because we believe our talent's there. We just hadn't shown we can put it all on the field, right?
You know what the best friend of a secondary is?
Yeah, a good pass rush. 100%.
So, knowing that, if their receivers do have an advantage, can we get home with Kieron Crawford?
Now,
Keldrick Falk.
It is funny you say that.
Morris Williams not going to play in this game, I don't believe.
Auburn defense is tied for number 1 in the SEC in sacks.
Yes, they are.
Number 1.
They are number 1 in sacks per game.
That's correct.
Yeah.
So all that being said, offensive and defensive sides of the ball, we've cracked them both ways. Do you feel like there's enough of statistical information that I've given you? You feel like Auburn's got a chance?
I do believe. I thought they had a chance before this, but
right.
I'm thinking they got a better chance now. I would say. Auburn's number 1 in tackles for loss.
That is correct.
Per game. So negative plays.
Now let me. I want to be fair to both sides, so I'm gonna beat up on our guy for just a second for Jackson. Okay. In Jackson's this year for the 3 games he's played in his PFF rankings, with a clean pocket. Everybody understands out there what a clean pocket is. Nobody's pocket's not closing in on him. No blitz is on him. Like nobody's getting to him. He can stand there and throw the ball. Did you know he is scoring 91 percentile? He is number 19 in the nation with a clean pocket. 19 over all quarterbacks. Now, he is also under pressure in that same pocket, meaning that pocket collapsing in on him or coming to him. You know what he's grading in on? 33%. That's not good.
No,
not real good. You know what that puts him as? 126th in the nation when that pocket closes in on him.
Interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. Now, this being said, not blitzed, meaning he can run outside the pocket, move the pocket, do whatever you want to call it, but not being blitzed. You know what he's grading in at? 91 percentile. He is number 9 in the country. When you don't blitz him and let him stand there, he's completing passes all over you all day long. So with
pressure,
a blitz.
Pressure.
With a blitz, Andy, with 100% of the time that he has been blitzed, he is only recorded a 60 percentile, 103rd in the nation when another team blitzes him. So does that tell you how you beat him?
So we're going to the old Jolie Dunn offense. We're going to try the blitz display. We got to take a break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with one final segment right after this.
For air that's cool and clean, call Senza Green. For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Senza Green.
Turn to the experts at Sensagreen and find out how to get up to $1,000 in carry or cool cash rebates. Visit Sensagreen.com today to be worry-free when it comes to your home comfort and indoor air quality.
For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Senza Green.
Sign Source is your local vendor for commercial and residential sign manufacturing and installation. We offer all kinds of lighted and non-lighted signage, from retail signs, LED message centers, event banners, vehicle wraps, the whole spectrum. We also offer service and repair on existing signs, as well as retrofitting to LED or installation of outsourced signage. We have the knowledge necessary to fulfill all of your signage needs in the short or long term. Visit signsourcenow.com to get started.
Buying a home or property can be the biggest investment of your life. The Wisdom Firm is licensed to close any property purchase in the entire state of Alabama. The offices on both Bent Creek Drive in Auburn and Highway 49 South at beautiful Lake Martin. The Wisdom Firm has you covered. Give Travis and his team a call at 334-826-0722 or check them out at www.auburnlegal.com for all your real estate closing needs. No representation is made that the quality of legal services is greater than the quality of legal services made by other attorneys.
EnviroCare is the standard in East Central Alabama for all your pest control and termite needs. EnviroCare exclusively offers Centricon termite colony elimination system that is the industry's most effective termite control to protect your home year-round. The EnviroCare team's service is also the standard for our customers. From eliminating home pests to superior termite control, nobody cares like EnviroCare, serving Lake Martin and East Central Alabama.
Central Alabama. This is our home. It's where we work, where we play, where we raise our families and grow old. And in the unfortunate event we become sick with cancer, thanks to UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center, this is where we heal also. We have invested in new technologies and expertise so that now we're able to treat all sorts of cancers and you never have to leave Tallapoosa County. UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center. Compassionate, convenient, collaborative cancer care right here at home.
Folks around these parts have known for a long time that Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280, is your #1 stop for automotive service and repair. At Walls Tire, you'll always find quality service at a fair price on everything from AC, name brand tires, big or small repairs, routine maintenance, towing, and more. When your car or truck needs to run right, there's one place in the area to go, conveniently located and easy to find. Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280.
Grain and Leaf, located at 6068 Highway 63 South, is Lake Martin's premier boutique-style bottle shop with a unique array of sophistication for everyone. Appropriately named for its exclusive selection of top spirits, wine, and craft beer, Grain and Leaf also has a number of fine cigars for you to choose from. They also carry the full line of Hornsby Farms assorted jellies and pottery. Open 10 to 7 Monday through Saturday and noon to 5 on Sundays, Grain and Leaf is your premier shop in the Lake Martin area.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, TAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
Bundle your home and auto and save money with State Farm's personal price plan. Contact State Farm agent Ron Carroll today at 256-378-6631. or visit him on Highway 280 in Childersburg. Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer availability. Eligibility may vary.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Andy and Jim here with you. Final segment on today's show. You want to wrap this thing up?
Yeah, we'll wrap it up real fast on the breakdown of all this. One thing I'll say right before I give you my 7 keys of how they're going to win here is the Auburn defense is sporting a T-shirt that a lot of you may see out there now in press conferences and while they're walking around on the field before the game. Andy, it says good across the middle of it. What good means, and it's been explained several times by players interviewed, is their response to adversity. He said they've learned to say whenever we're up, good. Whenever we're down, good. No matter what it is, it's good. We want to use a good motto, a good attitude toward everything, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to give you my 7 keys. Oklahoma's average offensive line, good for us. 8 players being out, good for us. Eric Singleton, they have no answer for him, good for us. The last time that Hugh Freeze faced Venables, as we've already stated, almost 500 yards of offense. Good for us. John Mateer, if he rushes for less than 50 yards, good for us. Auburn's run game, sounds like it's good for us. Auburn's defensive line versus their banged-up offensive line, good for us. And my final key, and I brought it up last week, I just really feel strongly about this season because of a lot of things that have gone into it, a lot of work, a lot of players they pulled in from the portal, other things. But I'm going to keep coming back to this the rest of the year. It's because of a sticker they got stuck on a helmet on there. Chet Williams being a man that's taken care of testimonies of thousands of players and ministered to thousands of players at Auburn. For him and his spirit to be on that field, I just think it makes a 12th man that gives us an advantage.
All right. That's hard to argue with. I think it's going to come down to how Auburn defends John Mateer. Can they keep him in the pocket? Can they keep him from having, making big plays with his legs, extending drives? And I think the biggest, I think the biggest down of the game is third down. Mm-hmm. Oklahoma's only given up 17% on third down. If Auburn cannot get off the field on third down and they cannot extend drives on third down, it's going to be a long day. So now that probably goes for every game, but I think in this one in particular because of the fact that Auburn wants to run the ball, and I think that's going to be a big key to their success. But third down, if they can't put themselves in third and short and make those continue drives, that it could be bad news. So I like all your. That's what I was about to say. So give us your wrap up of all that. What do you can feel on the score wise? First of all, let me do this, and then we'll finish it off with some predictions. Happy birthday today, Scotty Bowman, one of the great hockey managers of all time. Frankie Avalon, back to the beach guy. Oh, yeah. Kenny Livgren, one of the founding members of Kansas. Okay. Wrote Dust in the Wind and Carry On My Wayward Son. Rick Pitino, former coach of Kentucky, and many others. How about Coach Tommy Tuberville? Now senator, soon to be the next governor of Alabama. That's correct. Tommy Tuberville, born on this date in 1954. Billy Sims, a Hall of Fame running back from Oklahoma, won 78 Heisman, born on this date in 55. Ryan Sandberg, the great Rhino, Chicago Cubs second baseman, died this year, 1959 to 2025. James Gandolfini, Tony Soprano, died all the way back in 2013. Tony Kukoc. How about Lance Armstrong? Ooh, disgraced. Yes. No, but he was really good riding a bike. Yeah, he was. Lance Armstrong. Jada Pinkett Smith, who kind of turned Will Smith insane. And Jason Sudeikis, also known as Ted Lasso, if you're into the soccer. Okay. Ted Lasso. Okay. Prediction time.
Give it to us.
You've already given yours.
Yeah,
31-21.
31-21. Yep.
I had in mind what I was going to pick coming into the day.
Okay.
But you have convinced me otherwise. So I am going to say Auburn 27-20.
Okay.
27-20, the good guys. And Jackson Arnold, I'm going to say he runs for 81 yards and he throws for 219.
I think that gets it done.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think Mateer probably throws for 240, but we hold him to 31 yards.
Yeah, this is the part to look at his game. We know we're not fixing to shut him completely down.
I know.
What you want him to do is make mistakes. We want a fumble out of him. We want an interception out of him.
Can we get 2 picks,
Give
2
us
turnovers?
Give us 2 turnovers, 2 extra possessions that we don't have, and we got him.
All right, you heard it here first. Be sure to join Brett and Faith tomorrow for the Auburn Blitz. Same time, same channel. For Jim Hardy, I'm Andy Graham. So long for now, everybody. We'll talk again soon.